Good morning. How are you doing? It's Caroline. It's Monday morning, and it's Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing, with your 5 moves in 5 minutes, showing you 5 moves we're doing in our evening class at 6:30 called Weights and More. So the idea of this class is we have some set movements we follow for a few weeks, progressing on the weights and the equipment we have. Functional movements that are mimicking really much everyday life, which will serve us now and for getting older. If you're going to join in, as always, that's fantastic. Or if you're going to save this for later, when you're ready to do it, or if you're doing it now, make sure you're feeling fit and well. You're only going to do what's suitable for you and your health and fitness. If in doubt, leave it out, adapt it, make it suit you. And as always, clear safe space. We don't want any unintentional trip hazards or things to get in the way. So we're going to start off. Actually, some of the moves basically are more, we're going to do more than 5 moves in 5 minutes. We're combining a couple of moves with each exercise. I've got one set of weights, but during the class I probably would mix and match the weights according to the particular movement I wanted to do. But anyway, let's do our 5 moves in 5 minutes. 45 seconds on the timer, 15 seconds rest in between. We're going to, at the moment, going to breathe in as I sit down, exhale as I press. So squat and press. Now also during this class, we are breaking up the movement. So we do both movements, the squat and the press. And then in the second round, we'll just focus on the squat. And then the third round, we'll just focus on the press. So we can break them down individually and combine them. So again, breathing in, exhaling. Lovely, really nice. And pause. From here, we're going to go into a lunge and row. So I'm going to come on side on. I'm going to step back into my lunge, lower down to where it's comfortable, arms long, and in my lunge, I'm then going to row. Come back up again, alternate. Go into your lunge where you're comfortable getting down to, arms long, row. If we didn't want to get too low, we could just step back, slight bend at the front of the knee, back leg long, and still row. So we can modify the movement. And again, in the class, we will be focusing on the lunges by themselves as well as the rowing, and then this combination. Nearly there, and we're there. From there, straight leg deadlift into bicep curl. So palms facing my thighs, keeping my hands fairly close to my legs throughout this movement for the deadlift. Feet hip width apart, breathing in as I hinge back. Exhaling, pushing my feet through the floor, coming up, rotating my palms, palms toward shoulders, bicep curl, rotate back. So hinge, curl. How's that feeling? And again, we're getting the backs of the legs, focusing on the arms. Really nice, nearly there. And then last 2. Not so much as 2 movements in one, but we're going to add some rotation with a wood chop. So again, I'm holding my weight, either end of the weight. I'm going to have a sort of semi-squat position, knees bent, arms to the outside of my right thigh, and then rotate up diagonally to my left. So exhale. We'll do the other side, obviously, in the class too. And again, with this, you can take the arms to where you're comfortable going. It hasn't got to be too high up. Nearly there. And then the last move, we're going to do an inchworm. So I'm not going to use the weights for that. So I'm going to pop the weights down. I'm going to do an inchworm with a rotation. So I'm going to walk myself down to standing tall. Wait a moment. I think we'll just get going actually. So I'm going to gently hinge down, let the knees bend, reach my hands to the floor. I'm going to walk myself out into my press up plank position. From here, can I take my right arm up and off the floor, reach up to rotate, place it back down again. Do the same with the left arm. And then walk myself back up again. Slowly taking your time with that getting up, getting down. Now again, if we didn't want to walk all the way round, all the way down rather, we could just stand and hinge and then come back to standing again. Got 2 seconds left, so I'm not going to go back down again. And there we go. There are our 5+ moves in 5 minutes this morning, which we'll be doing in our evening class. So as you can see, a mixture of movements combining different ranges of motion, squatting and pressing, lowering down and pulling, hinging and curling, getting up, getting down, and rotating. So a mixture of movements for our bodies for now and for years to come. If you want to find out more or join us for a class, you'll be very welcome. Let me know, we'll have a chat. And on that note, have a great day. See you for Monday. I'll be back on Wednesday for Metabolic 5, I think. And I will see you then. So take care and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.